Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Tutorial Tuesday. This week I'm going to show you how to do the vintage paper look, and I did get a request for this a while ago, so I apologize for taking so long to get to it. But I'm going to start off with some vanilla bean and my Uber Sheet cleanup brush. And this is going onto a fully finished nail. And I'm just going to apply one thin coat, and before I cure this coat, I'm going to take some Espresso Yourself, and with my detail brush, I'm just going to kind of almost make little circles and like blend in some Espresso Yourself in two of the corners of my nail. This is just a little extra detail that you don't have to do, but I find it gives it more of that like vintage look, like the edges are almost like worn or something. So just using a circling technique, I'm just blending this in a little bit, and then I'm going to give that a quick flash cure. It only needs about 30 seconds. And I'm going to apply over the entire nail another just thin coat of the vanilla bean. You want it to be thin enough so that you can still see that Espresso Yourself through it, but also thick enough so that you're getting your full coverage on the rest of your nail. And then just in the very corners, I'm going to take with my detail brush again a little bit of Espresso Yourself and just get that like really dark corner in so it makes a nice blend from the corner to the center. And then I'm going to give that a full cure, so it's 60 seconds in LED or 2 minutes in UV. And then I'm just going to give that a quick cleanse with some After Wipe to get rid of that dispersion layer. Okay, and now from the Paris in Love plate, I'm going to use this script right here. I'm using chocolate from Conad. And I'm actually going to take just a damp nail wipe and just rub it over the design quickly. And then I'm going to put my polish on. You need a little bit extra polish. I'm just doing this because it makes it pick up like not quite as perfectly so that you get a more like vintage, like worn out look to the letters. And then I'm just going to go ahead and stamp that like normal. And now I'm going to take these Light Elegance gel paints. They still sell them in these little paint pots. I've cut the lids right off because they're annoying, or you can buy them individually as well. So taking my detail brush again, I'm just going to place like a rough outline of a rose. And personally, I kind of like to work from this center out. So I place my center and then I just sort of envision where the petals would be as I'm making my random blob. So it's kind of a strategic random blob. All right, now before I cure this, I'm going to take my #1 bling stylus from Light Elegance, and I'm going to go in with some black details. And again, I like to just place my middle, and then I start on the outside and work my way in. I just like to know where my center is. It kind of gives you a reference point. So just outlining where my petals would be with the black, and then I'm actually going to go back again before this is being cured with my red, and I'm just going to, you can kind of like make some of the black like marble in almost so that it gives you like a little bit more of a detailed look to your rose, but it's still super simple. So I'm just doing that with the red. And then I am going to give that a quick cure, about 30 seconds. And then I'm going to come in with my green and do the same thing. So with my detail brush, I'm laying down an approximation of where my leaves are going to be. And then I'm going to come in with my bling stylus and the black and make a little outline. And if I need to, then I can detail again with the green. And it almost like pulls the black out of the spots you don't want it. And then that's going to get a full 2-minute cure. And I'm going to finish that off with a top coat. Today I'm using the flat mat from Light Elegance, but as always you can finish this off with whatever top coat you like. Finishing that off with a quick cleanse with After Wipe and some oil. Today I'm using Young Nails Rose Oil. It's just vitamin A, vitamin E, and sunflower oil and rose oil. Giving it a quick rub. And those are the vintage paper nails. So they're kind of like the newspaper print with the hand-drawn roses on them. And as always, if you have any comments or questions, leave them in the section below. Any suggestions, you can email me at tessa@nailbasics.ca, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram at nailbasics.ca.